Good day everyone, welcome to the day. So today we are here to discuss on the next global currency war. So for 80 years one currency has ruled the world. The US dollar pays for oil that settles global trade and the US dollar sits inside central bank walls of every. But something is changing. Central banks are buying gold at record levels. Countries are building digital currencies and more reserve managers now expect to reduce the dollar holdings while describing the system as becoming more multipolar. This isn't just about money. It's the beginning of next global currency war and it could affect every investor on earth. Let's start it. So why the dollar became king? After World War II, the Bretton Woods system helped establish the US dollar as the backbone of international trade. Countries accumulated dollars because they were widely accepted for trade, debt repayment, and foreign exchange reserves. Even today, the dollar remains the dominant reserve currency, although its shares has gradually declined over time. This gave the United States major financial advantages, including lower borrowing costs and significant influence over global finance. Now, what are the cracks that are showing and which will be the second part of discussion for today's video. So following sanctions, trade disputes and rising geopolitical tensions, many governments started looking for alternatives, not because the dollar stopped working, but because relying on one financial system can create strategic vulnerabilities. And to be very clear, this isn't abandonment. Many central banks are diversifying reserves but not dumping the dollar entirely. So the third part of discussion is the three challenges which are hitting everyone. So who is actually challenging the dollar? There are three contenders. First is gold. Central banks continue to increase gold holdings because gold cannot be printed and carries no counterpart risk. Second is digital currencies. Central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, could reshape the cross-border payments by enabling faster settlement. And third is regional currencies. The euro remains the second largest international currency while China continues promoting wider international use of yuan, and the trend points toward a more multipolar currency system. Now, the important part of discussion, the means of this video for the investors. So, it could be said that a more diversified currency system could influence capital flows, commodity price, multinational earnings, and portfolio risk. This doesn't necessarily mean that the dollar loses its dominant positions overnight, but investors should understand how reserve diversification can affect markets over time. It's not a financial advice, but here's the framework. Watch central bank gold purchase, the US dollar index, which is developing into euro and yuan, CBDC adoption, and macro factors like interest rates, inflation, fiscal deficits, and geopolitics. So, to conclude, the dollar remains the world's leading reserve currency, but the financial landscape is evolving. Gold is gaining importance, digital currencies are advancing, and reserve diversification is increasing. The next currency war won't be fought with tanks. It will be fought through reserves, payment systems, and trust. So, subscribe the channel to know more about the news like this. Make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, family, colleagues too. Welcome to Money Brief. Let's grow together.